are back, baby, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the J. Andre TV show, Jatv, and I'm your host, J. Andre, and I am here with a special guest, you know what I'm saying, straight from Harlem, New York. I did a little intro for him. I did a little something for him, so, you know what I'm saying, in a world full of noise. Let me stop. But anyway, in a world full of noise, some artists tap into the soul. Literally, Kartier Conway isn't just a performer. He's a storyteller with a mic in one hand and tap shoes on his feet. He brings Harlem rhythm, raw truth, and unapologetic artistry to every stage he touches. From activism to artistry, from poetry to performance, Kartier doesn't follow trends. He taps out his own lane. This is the voice, the motion, the movement of Harlem's own Mr. Kartier Conway, y'all. Put your hands together, y'all. Come on!
Appreciate that.
Did you like that motherfucking intro?
Oh, man.
Did you like the intro? Oh, shit.
You know, I be crying through this show, bro.
I try to do some things.
The show be started, I'm about to be like, you know what I mean?
What's
But
up,
I
man?
appreciate
Yo,
that, bro.
man, it's been a while, man. The last time I saw you, we were just talking a while ago. It's been 5 years.
5 years.
Last time
bro.
we was on the live show.
The live show, facts.
That's crazy,
facts,
man.
Facts.
Rest in peace, T-Rex, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He was,
boy,
you know,
man, definitely, man.
that was like my guy, my duo, you know what I'm saying? We were just talking about the whole life tour and, you know, and it's just crazy.
And it's a small world because when I actually met Rex, I already knew you.
Yeah.
And it's Kirby one. He's like, how you know it?
Right. Rex knew everybody, though. That's the thing was, Rex knew everybody. He was connected with everybody.
That's a fact.
I met Rex at, where did I meet him? Was it the audition first, or was it at church? It was at it was at an audition. Because Life Genesis, shout outs to Darius Booker. He called me and was just like, yo, so you want to go on tour? And I was like, who I want to do? He was like, who you talking about? He was like, Life Genesis. I was like, all right, cool. So I went for the audition with him. So Life Genesis saw me, and Life Genesis, let me tell you, when he knows that he likes somebody, he always has that look. He's like, he has them beady eyes, and he's staring at you like he's focused. He knows that you're doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, he's staring, whatever. And then like I get the call like, hey, he wants me to leave tomorrow. Ooh, well that didn't work out for me because I still had like other jobs I had to do. I was in contract, so I couldn't leave right. I heard he was pissed off about it, but I was like, nigga, I don't care. What the hell you talking about? I got this. You ain't messing up my bag.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right, I ain't trying to go to court getting sued. So anyway, so that happened. So I didn't end up doing it, and then I saw T-Rex, I want to say maybe about like 6 or 7 months later. And it was at like some church thing that was happening. And my choir, I was a part of this choir or whatever. I was like the drummer / singer part of the choir. And then I ran into Rex over there, and I was like, yo, don't you do the life journey? He was like, yeah. And he looked at me like, nigga, who the hell you is? You know what I'm saying? He didn't remember who I was. But then, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, to get back on the life tour, Darius, the same guy, he calls me again. Yo, you want to go on tour? I was like, who? Life Jennings. I was like, again? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. And then I went to audition. This time I was able to leave. And then I got in cool with Rex. And then, yeah, man, we've been brothers ever since, man. So shout outs to Rex. Rest in peace, my guy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But yes, man, you're here, you know what I mean? Harlem, you know what I mean? I apologize for the last time, you know. Last time everything was kind of crazy, but you know, we here.
Things
happen. You know what I mean? So let's get started. Let's get started with the first question, okay? So you're not just a singer, okay? You're a performer. When did you first realize you can combine music with movement and storytelling?
Man, so the first time I realized that is actually when I went to Apollo with my boy Eddie. His name was Edwin. We went to high school together, and we had formed a group together. It was called Take. It was called Tyrese, Alex, Khalif, and Edwin. The creators Take.
Short of Take 6.
Right.
Cool.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I was like, what was the names?
It was called Take.
Wait, how many?
Tyrese, Alex, Khalif, and Edwin.
All right, so it was Take 4. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's go.
Part. So we did the Apollo, me and him. He was actually the singer, and I was the music at the time. And we was doing Stevie Wonder. We did that acapella. We want to win it 3 times together. So that's how I both knew, like, okay, these combined, this relationship is really different, and it's, you know, it's a whole different lane. So that's something I knew I wanted to actually do and pursue at that moment after Apollo.
Not to mention, weren't you Sandman at one time at the Apollo?
Yes.
Shout outs to this guy. That's right. Come on,
So
man.
that actually happened
How long were you doing that?
I was doing it off and on for a few years.
So you were like filling in, like
Yeah, I
just
was
in case
filling
the
in,
flight-
but I
okay.
wanted to become the youngest Sandman in Apollo history by doing.
remember, yeah.
So I was actually doing that. I got the opportunity to do that because I won Apollo 7 times. I mean, then when I was actually doing the Sandman, shout out to my boy CP Lacey.
So when you did amateur night and you was tap dancing.
Yes, on the actual TV show. Yeah, I was going against the singers and everybody, and Susan Sapaz was the director of the show at that time, and she had her artists on the show as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she was trying to like make sure that her artists won. She was trying to have me change my music and all kind of stuff, which is all good. But at that time, I was about 17, 18 years old. I still knew that I was like, nah. I was smart enough to know not to change my set. You know what I'm saying? Or the music of
Apollo's
my set.
kind of crazy because I did that one time. I did Apollo amateur night, whatever, and I didn't win, but it was crazy because I'm trying to remember what song I did. Before I Let Go, Frankie Beverly and Maze, and the reception I got was crazy. People were screaming. You know what I'm saying? But what happened is, the secret to that is if you have enough supporters over there.
Oh, God.
At least at the time, that's how it was.
At that time it was, yeah.
Yo, this one dude came through there and he had like 4 school buses full of supporters. So he wasn't even, I ain't gonna say he wasn't dope. He was good, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the supporters that he got,
Yeah.
those people was like, they went crazy. And I was just like, whatever. And Monique was hosting at the time. Shout outs to Monique. I know you know her very well. That's dope.
Absolutely.
I've seen you together hanging out where I'm like, look at my guy hanging with Monique.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Monique. Yeah, but
She
she
ain't
came
big
to,
Monique no more. So
yo, let me
y'all don't
tell
know
you,
Monique
I met
is
Monique
from the
twice.
Parkers,
Monique is one of the sweetest people you can ever
She
meet.
absolutely
I met her at
is.
Apollo the time when I lost. She came to me and she said to me, like, before I got on, and I don't want to say that I was disappointed. I was kind of disappointed, but I wasn't like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna cry and you know, take my ball and go home. But it was just like, you know, it was like, okay, I lost, whatever. But she came to me before I even got off. She held my hand and she said, brother, I see really good things about you, brother. I see really good things. Your voice is amazing, and you're amazing. Keep doing what you do. Don't you stop.
No, that's a
Don't
fact.
you motherfucking stop. Well, she ain't say, oh, motherfucking stop. But basically, that's what she
that's
was
a
saying. You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
And it
fact.
motivated me. Then the other time I met her, I saw her at the Sugar Bar. She
Okay,
probably
she was at the
didn't
Sugar
remember
Bar.
me at the Apollo, but I
Gotcha.
performed. I did, you know, my little
Right,
Stevie
right,
Wonder
just that.
routine. And she did the same thing. Oh, my God, brother, your voice is amazing. Where did you get it from? She was, you know what I'm saying? Like the sweetest person, like
Nah,
so
she
cool.
is.
She's really like that auntie, like
Nah, she
when
really
stuff
is.
is going on, like you got to talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
She gonna
she
make you
really
feel
is.
good.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact. I
So
mean,
shout outs.
absolutely.
Yes, cool, man. So that's dope. That's dope. Okay, so if your sound had a flavor, what would it be like?
If my sound had a flavor, what would it be like?
Yeah, I was
We
gonna say
talking
the
about
other
as
thing.
far
was-
as like tap dancing or just a sound in general?
However you want to answer it, bro. Come on, however you feel.
Oh man, if it had a flavor, man, it'd be sweet and spicy at the same time. So
Okay.
I would say like a nice Cajun seafood boil. You know what I mean?
You on that
Yeah.
stuff. Oh yes,
That's
sir.
exactly what it be. You know what I mean? The dope crab legs, the sweet corn. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we
Why not?
lit. We
Why
lit.
not? Why
Yeah,
not?
we
Why
lit.
not? Why
We
not?
lit.
Yeah, cause I know you be throwing
Oh, man,
down
I cut
with the
my- I cut
seafood.
my ass off,
Okay,
man,
I've
and
been
cut-
asking for an
yeah.
invite
I
for a
got you,
long
bro.
time.
I got you. I'm having
okay?
a seafood boil
You
soon.
be putting stuff on
I
this
got
joint,
you.
all types of night. I be like, bro, you made this? I mean trays, bro. It's not like no little plate,
Word.
just like no. This nigga's making trays of
Facts.
shrimp, bro.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
facts.
just like straight, just dead too, like. You know it's cooked, man.
That's a fact.
The way it's just seasoned around, like, oh man, see, this is what I see on the restaurants. Hey,
Nah, that's a fact.
okay, do you write from personal experiences or do you pull from the world around you?
So I definitely write from life experiences for sure. I wouldn't say too much really about things that's going around me because there's so much negative things, and I don't want those spirits into me.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the best thing is go through the things that I went through and try to make those a positive for somebody to be able to relate to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I gotta
that's
ask
what it
another
is.
question because I know you be doing the whole movement stuff. And
Yeah.
I seen you doing your thing where he's out there and, bro, I want to commend you for that, bro. That's a lot of hard work and a lot of heart for you to go out there when you're speaking out and you know, I know you had a situation even with your son.
With my son, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, with the whole violence thing, whatever. I remember that happened. Shout outs to him that he made it.
Shout out to Kartier Conway.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my
Because I
son,
know
yeah.
it was tragic. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation. It was in a. He got shot in the.
Yeah, he got shot in the head. Man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even survive that. You know what I'm saying? And I was so
old,
hard.
man.
You know, I was hurt by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I would say last year, you know, I kind of lost, you know, my stepdaughter to gun violence as well, to crossfire. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I just commend you for that because I see you in the neighborhoods. You're with the gangs. I remember one time I even saw you marching with some of the gang members. Like, it was like Bloods and Crips together. Like, my God, you worked that out? How did you negotiate that shit?
The funny thing is I brought all that together. So I had the Bloods, I had the Crips, I had my Stones, I'm a Stone. I had the Latinos, Latin Kings.
Yo.
I had the Father Centers out there. I had the Black Panthers out there. And we actually marched from Harlem from 35th to like 110th.
Let me tell you something. This dude got so much attention, even TikTok, because I think that thing had like close to like almost 500,000.
Yeah, like almost a million
followers.
or something like that. Yeah, it got crazy.
And it just showed my man just marching down the street like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? And it's just him at front, a whole bunch of gang members that was just side by side walking together, just patrolling the streets and just, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much like stopped momentum. I don't even know what it was, but it was like it got a lot of attention. It definitely got mine. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to you on that, bro.
The reason why I really wanted to do that because at the time, a lot of things was happening. The whole Mike Brown, a lot of things was happening with guns violence or even just us people. You know what I mean? So I was like, instead of painting us in a negative sense, like sight like that, how can I bring the most hated crews together, not knowing that we all people and we actually making a difference out here. Not just about killing one another. You know what I'm saying? We are really stopping violence. We actually talking to our own youth and making a difference. So that's why I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? So it wasn't really an easy thing because some of the homies was like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, for you to even go out there and be like, we were going to do this joint. Be like, what? You know how much guns I got, homie?
And I'm going to tell you
and the ammo?
I'm going to tell you the funny thing about that, too. I didn't even tell all sets that all sets was going to be there. You feel what I'm saying? So I had, like, the OGs of every set come to me first. It was just like, yo, we ain't having no violence out here, bro. We gonna march together. We gonna really make this a positive and power move. You know what I mean? And then they wound up calling their own people. It's like, yo, meet me over here. And that's how that happened.
Dope, man.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to you, man. Put your hands together, y'all. That's crazy. Yeah, how crazy that is. I ain't even got the cojones to do that. Crazy go out just like, as soon as I see the gun at their host time, I'm like, yo, you know what? Never mind. You know what I'm saying? I'll be scared. You know what I mean? I don't be around people with too much guns like that. I know people like that, but I don't be around guns like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know I can have some courage, but I just need some time. Maybe I need some training for this nigga right here. Anyway, so what song of yours means the most to you and why? Man, I be hitting all these questions, man. I be having these girls saying that. They be like, ooh.
Right. What is
questions?
So what is one of the songs that what?
That means to you the most
that means
and
the
why?
most to me. It was called Till We Meet Again, and it was for my mom. I lost my mom at the age 15, 16.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
I came home and found my mom's. So we're just like, damn, like, this is crazy. I'm in high school, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure life out as a kid. So that was really the record that really did it for me, man. And I was like, damn, what else can I actually do to really give my praise back to her besides me to keep moving forward? You know what I mean? And that's what made me go back to Apollo, because she was the first person that took me to Apollo.
Is there anybody else in your family that does music or
not really. Not really. Me growing up, no, I didn't really have no strong role models that got me in the field that I was doing. Like, only ones that was really rocking out dancing with the dancing school was the females.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the guys in my family, they was all thugs. I ain't gonna hold you. Drug dealers and doing stuff like that.
Right.
But I just wanted to go to a different lane, and that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean?
He's smart. He's like, I went where the women was. Anyway.
Nah, seriously. I was like...
I am not mad at you. Are you kidding me? I'll be the same way. Shit.
Listen, I went
15 years old?
Listen, I started the dance school at the age
That's
of
the right
7.
season too. Say
Yeah,
what?
I went to the dancing school at the age of 7, so I was doing this since I was the age of 7.
Right. Okay.
I mean, but then
Nice.
15, I really started experimenting more with myself and
Okay.
other things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was what it was.
Dope, man. Cool. All right. So, what's the biggest challenge of being an independent artist today, and how do you stay motivated?
Oh man, so to me the number one thing that's really difficult is the support factor. You know what I mean? Because when you actually lost so many people in your life, you don't really have that same support that you know, okay, my grandmother gonna help me out if I, you know what I mean, my mom or auntie, whoever that really was your backbone.
Right.
So for me, like that's the most craziest thing, you know what I mean? And then I have to figure it out being a man in this world by myself, having a son, having godkids, and have to really, you know what I mean, no matter what I go through in life, I gotta keep pushing.
How old is your son now?
My son is 22 now, man. You know what I mean?
That's
So look
great,
out,
bro.
God. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
And then my 2 other godkids, which I also raised, Zaya and Zaria, they twins.
22 years old.
Yeah,
Nigga, you
they-
don't even. You look 22
I
your
look-
damn
exactly.
self.
You too, brother. So
You know what I'm
thank you, man.
saying?
You
That's
know what I
crazy,
mean?
man. That's what people used to call us brothers all the time.
All the time. Factory.
Like, yeah. It's probably different now. I got a bald head. You probably see
I
that.
still got my head. Don't worry
See,
about
he
that.
still got his head. Mine was just like, tap out, nigga. It's about that time. Come on, man. That barber, he going too far back, man. It's just, come on, man. That's right. All right, so let me just ask you a question. Tap dancing isn't something we see every day in mainstream music. So how did that become part of your creative identity?
Man, so tap dancing for me is something that I thought Michael Jackson was doing. And to learn, like for me to learn it later on in life, Michael Jackson was a tap dancer. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? One of his first things that he learned was tap dancing. So that's why he was able to move his feet so gracefully and do that. And did a lot of tap moves. I didn't know that. I'm like, I want to do that. So my grandmother's like, okay.
I believe one of the videos, I forgot it was, but it was years back where I don't remember. I don't know if it was the one with when he was dancing in the street, and then he was famous for that. The wind be blowing.
Right. And then you heard
There
all
was
the
one,
it was
bro.
that,
There was
yeah.
one part where he was going in, and he kept
Right.
moving his feet,
He
doing
was-
that.
he was tap
and I was
dancing.
like, yo, this dude is tap dancing. Like
Yeah.
I'm hearing tap shoes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what it was.
And then incorporate that in his style
into
of
this
dancing.
style of dance.
That's crazy, bro. Oh, shout out to you, Michael. God damn it.
So that's something that actually I
R.I.P.
actually also took. You know what I mean? I've actually took that.
Everybody learned from Michael Jackson somehow.
In
It
some
doesn't
kind
even
of
matter.
form. You know what I mean? And then I wound up doing my history about Gregory Hines and Sammy Davis and Savion Glover, which was around my age. I was just like, oh man, he's dope.
Yo,
You know
I
what
met Savion Glover at Six Flags. I literally was standing behind me and my brother. We went to Six Flags, and he was standing right in front of us, and we was just chilling, whatever. And then we just looked. We was just like, Savion?
That's Savion. Yeah, Savion.
Just like, yeah, what's going on, brother? I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, oh, that's great. We was right on the line. I forgot what ride it was. Pause. But I'm sorry, it's a pause moment in every show. I promise.
Factory.
All right. So, you ever had a moment on stage where your shoes almost flew off, like mid-routine?
Actually,
Or any type of accident?
I had a real big moment. I had a moment that I was performing at Lincoln Center, and I had just finished doing one gig, and at that gig, the second show.
Yeah.
When I got there, it was time for me to go on. I didn't have my second shoe.
Oh. So then?
The show goes on.
Oh,
I
so then?
performed with one shoe. Performed in one shoe.
Wow.
One
That's crazy.
shoe. One sneaker and one shoe. And that was exactly what it was.
I don't think that beats that one part with my homegirl crashing into some drum sets. That one right there,
my God.
that's a story to remember. Oh my God. I didn't expect that. She told me that. She was just like, anything happened crazy to your stretch? Like any accident? She was like, yeah, I crashed into a bunch of drum sets. I'm like, what?
What was she doing? Turning?
Nah, she said she was like,
Performing.
she was performing,
Oh.
and she went crazy. You know, she got lost
She
in
got
the
lost in
music,
songs, got
and lost her footing. Yeah, bro, and ended up
That's kinda-
colliding
yeah,
with the
that's
cymbals and the toms and stuff. Yeah, it was
Kinda
that, bro.
crazy.
So if you could choreograph a tap battle with any artist, dead or alive, who would you choose as your opponent and why?
A tap battle?
Yeah.
Damn.
I know, that's a tough one.
A Tab.
I'm thinking one name that I'll probably think
For me to go against?
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Who would you like? Not like against like bad type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know,
you mean
kind of
like
like a
a-
back
like
and
a
forth,
trade-
like
like
you
a
know what I
back and
mean?
forth trade
Yeah,
off.
back and forth.
I
And
would
who would you
definitely-
love to work? Of course, work with.
I would say Gregory Hines.
I knew that
I
was
would
coming.
say definitely Gregory Hines, the trade-off.
Yeah.
And I definitely would have loved to have learned from Savion. From Sammy Davis Jr.
Okay.
That's why I want to actually want to. Yeah.
Rest in peace to both of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so you use your voice to speak on real issues. What's one cause that's deeply personal to you?
The gun violence.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's too many of us that's losing our lives over senseless things. You know what I mean? And it's getting younger and younger. So that's my issue about that. That's why I speak so much about it. And I've learned sometimes, like now that my platform is so many different things, sometimes the message sometimes get lost because they don't know what I'm really posting about.
And it's getting crazy because,
Right.
you know, now it's getting, you know, people, it's now getting legal to some of these states where people are like able to carry it like holsters. Like we're back in this Wild West, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, in some states it's like that right now. You know what I mean? Where you can just carry guns. You know what I mean? It's legal. And it's like, yo, I don't know. To me, it's like, do you feel like people should, you know, have the right to like arm themselves?
Absolutely. I'm not anti-gun at all. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not that at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, defend yourself if you have to, but just pulling out because somebody want to fight you.
Yeah.
That's corny to me.
Yeah, we got to start fighting again. I'd rather not. But back in my days, that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? We fought.
Man, fight.
And then after that, some of them, and then
listen, I'd rather that, man. Y'all stab it and shoot each other. That ain't it.
For real, like what happened to that? I remember back in my days when I was young. I ain't gonna say how old I am because of okay. But in my days, cats fought.
Yeah,
we fought. It was what it was.
And what was the favorite line?
Huh?
What was the favorite line? You able to see another day.
Oh, right. You live to fight another day.
Right.
And not only just that, it's like sometimes they would be like, yo, you good? We'll shake hands and we'll walk off because of the type of respect that we have. But now it's like, yo.
Oh, no, it's on site.
You get beat up. If the person get beat up, they can't eat that. You know what I'm saying? It's the ego I get it. You know what I'm saying? They got to go pick up a
the reason why is that is because the social media of it.
Social media, and not only that, I just feel like people are they're not really having the proper guidance where it could just be from parenting or not enough parenting.
No, it's definitely part of
parenting. It's a whole lot of things that goes on with that, which I feel is a reasonable excuse. However, come on, my guy. If you're like 20-something years old, you've had some kind of male role model in your life showing you the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's in school. You know what I'm saying? When you're in school, unless if you're at an all-girls school and it's just all female teachers, which most of the times it ain't. You know what I'm saying? If you're at a public school, you have teachers, you have mentors, guidance counselors, you have even if it's the gym teacher, you have male role models that was there. If you acting up and they see that you're acting up, they're correcting you because they're saying, you ain't acting like a man right now, okay? You're acting like a little bitch right now. I need you to cut it out. They ain't going to tell you that, but they're going to tell you straight up like a man. But most of them, they don't want to hear that, especially in this day and age. Oh, my God. Authority and trying to respect it. No. They will fight you nowadays.
Not hearing it.
They trying to fight you.
I work in high school and middle school. You know what I mean? So now? They look at me like,
who you, nigga?
Bro, I'm not. No, they know who I am.
Okay. I
said that from day one from school. Like, listen,
you got to.
I'm y'all teaching all that, but don't you ever get it twisted, bro. I'm from the block too.
Yeah.
We going but all that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not playing that game with y'all. I'm not playing that. You know what I mean? So
all that stuff.
You have to put that.
Why are you telling another man that? I've always had a problem with that. Why would you telling another man that? Yo, suck my. Like, you really think you're hurting my feelings with that? Like, bro, you're making it sound a little bit more suspect. Like, where's this argument going?
You
know what I'm saying? Like, we're arguing, but you're sounding a little bit more on the that I'm not on. What are we doing here? Yeah, so I get it.
Yeah.
And man,
like I was
saying,
just like certain teachers, they have, they run over the certain teachers. I mean, because they don't set that boundary, or they want to be too nice, bro. This generation, you have to know exactly what you're talking about and what you're doing. If not, it's gonna be a hard season.
It's gonna be a real hard season, and it's not getting any better. You know what I'm saying? It's getting crazier, and these people who's doing all this violence and stuff, they're getting younger and younger. I just saw a case on just a while ago. I was watching the little Law and Crime and stuff. Shout out to Law and Crime. They had a situation where these teens, young kids, it was like 3 young guys or whatever, and they ended up killing like 3 other kids. And the person who did most of the murder was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? 12! It's like, what are you doing? Like, 12 years old, I was in the crib playing Sega Genesis at the time. Damn, I'm telling my age, y'all. Anyway. Genesis? My God. Literally went back to the beginning. Oh, my God. Yeah, but what I'm saying is at the time I was being a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was out on the street. Yeah. I was out there playing freeze tag if I was outside. Buying ices, Italian ices, going to the store, buying all types of quarter waters and stuff and playing free. Yo, what are we doing now? Now kids is picking up guns as, you know what I mean? Not even a toy. Like, they're actually using the gun and using it. I don't know, man. I just feel we got to get it together. And then when we talk about it, people get mad like, why you always want to single out black people? No, it's not singling out black people. We singling out niggas. That's what we doing.
We singling out everybody for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not happening in our race. So
it's everybody.
It's everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But we got to know better. You know what I'm saying? We got to know better. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy when you say that because we always talk about we want change, but a lot of us is not promoting it.
We're not doing
it. We promoting other things and because what's going on in the trends and all that. But let somebody in your family get hit. Or pass away.
Of course.
Now you pro.
Now they want justice. They want this and they want that.
Listen, before I even got into the activism stuff, I was already doing this in my school and part of my work. I mean, so when my son got affected by gun violence, it really made me want to do it even more. I mean, but I was already doing it.
Yeah, I remember.
I
know.
So people were just like, yo, when did you start? I said, bro, you must not have been looking at my stuff. Look at 2012, 2010. This is 15 years in later. I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So don't wait till something happened to you for you want to go and be like, oh my, don't do that. Pro black that.
That's what they wait on. They always wait till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? But yes, sir, man. Oh, I'm loving this conversation, man. Come on. How do you balance art and activism without losing your joy in either?
So the truth is, when the situation first happened with my son, I kind of put my career on the back burner because I really wanted to really focus on that. You know what I mean? And then I found myself really losing myself because I was going to the hospital. I was seeing these young kids, you know what I mean? Yeah. Shot up, stabbed up, you know what I mean? So it's like now it's kind of playing a part of my mental. You know what I mean? So I had to kind of step away from that and get back to the love that I make, the things that made me happy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So how I balance the two out now is that I still do those things, but I was literally in the hospital every day. So imagine seeing 12-year-olds, babies, parents that just finished doing something to their young kids.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? So that's a lot to be going on. Then I'm going back and forth to the hospital to go see my own son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of things going on, bro. A lot of things going on.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
It's like we say, you know what I mean? I'm glad that everything turned out good.
Amen to that. Yeah. Amen to that, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy that he's walking. He's you know what I mean. He's doing everything. He's actually doing music now.
You wouldn't even think that anything happened to him?
Nah, man.
That's crazy, bro. That's a miracle. I'm happy.
Beyond a miracle. You know what I mean? I told him, bro. You have a lot of angels, bro. You have a lot of angels up there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Shout outs. Come on, man. Shout outs. Come on. All right. So if you had to perform on a show like Wild 'N Out, would you roast, freestyle, or tap battle your way through?
Man, I'm tap battling my way through, man. I know my lane, man. Listen, you better stick with what you know. Listen, that comedy game is not an easy thing.
Yo, I tell people that all the time. All right? People don't understand that with me. People tell me that all the time. Yo, you know, you need to be a comedian. Da, da, da. No, I'm like, no, nigga, I'm just a funny dude. Make people laugh. That's cool. I said, I respect art. I respect comedy as an art.
Man.
Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all go up in there and y'all listen. Yeah. Comedians go through so much.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That right there is an art within itself that y'all don't understand. That y'all just think, oh, they just going out there making people laugh. Like, no, even sometimes they got to be careful what they say. They got to do that. They can't.
They got to know how to switch it up. Yeah. Like, within they set. You know what I'm saying? Because certain crowds is like, damn, they ain't laughing at shit.
And then you got to worry about hecklers. And then you're the funny. And then you could be funny. And then you still got to worry about hecklers.
Right? Like, yo, come on, hurry that shit up.
Yeah. Like, yo, you whack, bro. What's happening, nigga?
Get the next nigga on, man.
Yo, get the next joke up there. Yo, who that dude? Yo, son, get him off that stage, yo. Yo, you whack, bro.
Yo, that's
straight hecklers.
Yo, that is hurtful,
and you
man.
can't do anything. They paid their way. They paying for drinks. Like, yeah, nigga, yeah. You trash though, nigga. What you want me to say?
Word.
I'm trying to enjoy myself and my drink, nigga, and you ain't helping the situation right now.
It's serious.
Right. So like I said, comedians is all good. Me on stage, I'll be on there like, so you heard of Fresh Prince? Like, oh, they gotta get off the stage, right? So
that's why I commend one of my best friends, man. One of my best friends, his name is Flyboy Chris.
Flyboy Chris, shout out to you. He's in the building right now.
He's part of that Wild 'N Out movement team. So he
that
sees that. He sees that stuff.
See that? That's why
he sees that stuff a lot. So that's why I'm like, I know firsthand. I seen it. Like, oh nah. That ain't my lane, bro. Like, you can have that.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. They be like, yo, son, you mad funny, bro. Yo, you should try the comedy joint. I'm like,
nah.
Easy, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I stick to what I know, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? So finish the sentence. If I weren't doing music, I'd probably be.
If I wasn't doing music, I probably would be doing what I'm doing now, teaching.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. And I'm doing both now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
But if I had to make a couple of dollars, I'll be.
I was about to say. What you about to say?
You know what I mean?
Hey! You still there. So you like, yes, take it off. That's what the lady.
We ain't go back to the pimp days. You know what I mean?
Okay. What's the biggest lesson in the industry has taught you, and what do you tell yourself when it gets tough?
Don't trust nobody. That's one.
My man was ready for that shit.
Don't trust nobody.
Right.
They feed you lies. They try to take your soul. Yeah.
That's real.
You're not. Period.
Yeah.
Stay true to yourself because that's what matters. Mm-hmm. If people don't get it the first hand, they might never get it. But don't never try to sell yourself for $1.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, what you're doing. If God has this plan as you want to be big in name, then that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. But I don't feel like you should sell yourself for nothing.
That's dope.
Period.
I almost about to be the next question because I was about to say, hey, when the lights go out, that's always my last question. When the lights go out and you're just by yourself, what keeps you going?
Oh man, God keeps you going. Man.
Come on, not tabashi.
I truly believe, man. That's a fact, bro. Because I truly believe all the shit that I've been through in life is only Him that got me through it. Mm-hmm. I mean, and a lot of people like, Kartier, how do you get through it? Yeah. You lost both of your parents at an early age. Mm-hmm. You lost your grandmother right after that. You had your son right after that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then you lost your uncle. Then you lost, like, the list goes on. Yeah. And I never gave up. You know what I mean? I truly believe that by me not giving up, it's inspired other people to keep on going.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm keep going doing what I'm doing now.
Yeah, before we get out of here,
yes,
tell
sir.
people about your music. Because you got some music coming on out. Come on, tell us about it. Come on, nigga.
Yes. So I'm so happy that you kept using the word tap and da-da-da. So the name of the album and slash mixtape is called Tap In. You know what I mean? So what that means is you're going to tap in a lot of everything that I went through in my life.
All right,
you know what I
mean?
mean?
Clean that up. I was about to say, damn, let's pause. But go ahead. I was like, oh, man.
The single is called...
Clean it up. I was like, yeah, you have to say it. I was
I did say...
You know my ignorance.
I did say it like that. It's called Tap In. Yeah. And this single is called Ride Your Wave.
Oh! Okay. All right. All right. All right, come on, man. That's what it's called. Come on, get out of the ignorance, guys. What's wrong with you? But that's what's up. So we got a little segment downstairs where we got people coming, doing their thing. So is one of the songs you got to get you doing your thing? Is that all right?
All right, cool.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Harlem's own Kartier Conway, y'all. Come on! Appreciate y'all. And we out of here. And I'm going to drop myself up because goddamn, this lighting got me hot than the motherfucker. See y'all later. Shit.
Yeah.
taking the lead. Something to see, yeah. Swim in your water, stuck in your sea, yeah. Drowning, drowning, yeah. And I don't want anybody to save me, cause I'll go, she go, feel like you the catch. Keep it simple, feel like you the best, yeah. Got you in the same boat, we don't need no saving. What they gonna say when I ride your wave? When I pull up on you, babe, hoping that the tide don't change and ride your wave. When I pull up on you, babe, hoping that the tide don't change and ride your wave. Ride your wave, ride your wave, hoping that the tide don't change and ride your way. Don't wanna leave, so much to see, yeah. Been on your surface, never this deep. I keep drowning in your love, girl, yeah, yeah. And I don't want anybody to save me, cause I'll go, she go, feel like you the catch. Keep it simple, feel like you the best, yeah. Got you in the same boat, we don't need no saving. What they gonna say when I ride your wave? When I pull up on you, babe, hoping that the tide don't change and ride your wave. When I pull up on you, babe, hoping that the tide don't change and ride your wave. Ride your wave, ride your wave, hoping that the tide don't change and ride your way. Tell me what you have in mind, ride along with me. And I don't care how low or high this wave.